Suicide.
Oh, I'm not in the mood to talk about suicide, mate.
No, that's fine, but that's just the last thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's honestly about anything. It's just like whatever happens, happens. Really,
Uh-huh.
I tried to have like a theme to it,
Yeah.
but it honestly doesn't need it.
Nah, you usually start talking about something and it goes from that to like another thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to be able to like my idea behind it was to have a place for people to feel comfortable to discuss what they're going through,
Yeah.
things they think they're alone on. And that's why I brought up the topic of suicide, because it's something so taboo and something that people really don't want to hear about,
Yeah.
that I feel like it's worth talking about it.
I
Because,
mean, it's worth, but
no, I understand
it's
it's,
a touchy subject.
yeah, it's touchy, it's very sensitive for many people,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's worth it more to talk about the sensitive things so that people don't feel like they can't talk about what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, because I've wanted to do motivational speaking,
Okay.
just talk about like things happen, and like it's just life. You just deal with what you get dealt. There's always going to be people better and people worse than you, so you just have to swing with the punches and keep going.
Yeah.
Are you still on Skyrim?
Yeah.
Fun. I literally am just staring at the the OBS thing while recording. I did start it, by the way.
You didn't start?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Another reason I was talking about sensitive topics was when I was dealing with things for the majority of my high school time. Um, I didn't have someone to talk to,
Okay.
and so like it was so much more taboo 5 years ago to talk about it, that like you felt uncomfortable bringing up your situations unless you were talking to a specialist like a therapist.
Yeah.
But I don't vibe with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I've had people tell me that it's like the best thing to do is talk to a therapist, but
It's not always the best thing to do, but it does help a lot.
I mean, I guess, but you're just talking to someone who's paid to listen to you.
Yeah, but they ask questions in the yeah, you got a fair point there.
Yeah, because I can find the same questions online.
Yeah.
I mean, I studied psychology in college, and I'm positive that like anyone could be a psychologist.
Well, yeah.
It's like, okay, how are you feeling? What are you doing to deal with it? Is that healthy? Probably not, because no one deals with things healthily.
That they don't.
But it's also like, even with teachers, because at college it's normally people who studied that thing and they're a professional in it.
Yeah.
Um, my psychology teachers were like the chillest teachers to talk to, because they understand how to listen to people, whereas many people just like to talk and talk and talk, which I feel like
Yeah.
I'm doing right now, because all you're saying is like, yeah,
I know. I'm kind of concentrated in Skyrim at the same time.
it's all good. I'm just drinking a drink that I'm not sponsored by.
Oh, so you're not gonna name it?
Mm-mm.
I think I'll be right back. Just gonna go search a beer.
You're gonna search a beer? Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
French is a lovely language. Now there's gonna be an awkward silence phase in the middle of this video, just because he decided to go get a beer. I mean, it's only 2:14 a.m. and we're both awake. But it is a holiday weekend, so whatever. No work until Tuesday, so just have to wait.
I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Ben.
Oh, Ben.
I was like silent for a solid 30 seconds, so I'm gonna have to cut that out.
You
I'm
sure?
not cutting that out though.
Okay.
I'd rather cut out silence instead of a burp.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends how intrusive it is once I listen to the video. I'm always thrown off by holiday weekends. But
Why?
like, because you have like 3 days and you have to like decide something to do. Because I hate just staying at home. But then I'm like thinking, and I'm like, the last 3 weeks I've had 3-day weekends.
Yeah.
Because we had
Sickness and
we had
that kind of
Easter,
shit.
then I wasn't there again, and now it's a holiday weekend.
Mm.
This past week was
Dude.
my first full week.
I don't remember the last time I made a full week.
Mine was this week. Was I there? Yeah, I was there the entire week. I'm like, did I leave early one day? But no, that was last week. I also hate Monday holidays.
Yeah. I prefer Fridays holidays.
Me too, but I don't understand why. Because either way, you get a 4-day week and a 3-day weekend.
I feel like it's because after Sunday, you usually think it's over.
Yeah.
So if it starts Friday, you feel like it's more worth it.
Yeah, like it's Sunday morning right now. It's 2:16 in the morning. But I feel like, okay, I have to wake up not tomorrow but the day after and get ready to work.
Yeah.
But we still have 2 more days and we only work in the middle of the afternoon. So so much free time. Like from right now we have 48 plus 12, 60 hours. Until we have to go back to work.
Yeah.
Wait, was that right? Yeah, it was right. I feel like I hate on our job often, but everyone I hate on the job too is like, you sit at a computer playing video games all day, why do you hate that?
Yeah. Not always the best video game.
It's not even just the video game thing, it's like, I'm always wanting to learn more and wanting to grow more, that sitting at a desk isn't the best thing to do.
Yeah.
I feel like that there's so much more I could be doing with my time. And I feel like I could be working a second job since we have mornings off and weekends off.
Yeah.
But I don't want to burn myself out because I already feel like I'm burning out just from working at our job.
Can you imagine that people really do have like 3 jobs?
Yeah, but like if it got to that point that I needed to work 3 jobs, I feel like I'd be
Exhausted all the time?
exhausted all the time, but less likely to burn out because you have the motivation behind you.
Yeah.
I understand it still gets exhausting, stuff like that. But me, who doesn't need to work the 3 jobs, luckily,
Would you be able to do a 100-hour week?
probably. I used to work 2 jobs.
Not me.
I was working in a restaurant and working for the city at the same time. Then I was working for the city and working for Walmart at the same time. So I was doing like 60-hour weeks. Yeah, 60-hour was fine. I could probably do, because it's also like you have to think every week. Can you do that much?
I think I would be able to do the 60 hour.
I feel I could do 80 hours comfortably.
Not me. At that point, no.
Well, it also depends what you're doing.
I would feel overwhelmed.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to do 80 hours of the same job. But if one job was mentally straining like ours is, sitting in front of a computer, and another was like physically, like landscaping or something like that, I feel like I could do 16-hour days, 8 of each.
Yeah, for me it would be a bit too much. Like I get overwhelmed if like I know that there's something that I have to do in one of the days of my weekend on my weekend.
Well, I probably wouldn't work weekends. I would just do the 16-hour days and
On the week.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, and then just have weekends off to sleep or whatever.
yeah. Just sleep, work, repeat.
Well, that's practically what I do now, other than weekends. Like we finish at 11:30. I get home at midnight. I go straight to bed usually.
Okay.
I wake up the next day. I get ready for work and I leave for work.
Approximately what time do you get up?
Uh, 10 to 12.
Okay.
I could wake up earlier and I could get stuff done. I could go to the gym or I don't know, clean my room.
Like me and Will are trying to do.
Well, I would go. I'm not in the mood to go and destroy my hands rock climbing.
It's only the first and second time that it destroys your hand. After that, it's fine.
Yeah, but I don't want calluses. I like having soft hands.
Fair.
Like I've always had soft hands. I've always been like careful about that. Even working on cars and stuff like that, I
Okay.
always moisturize my hand to avoid calluses.
Yeah.
And also like wearing a metal ring, I don't want to take off and lose.
Yeah, that's fair.
And especially because I'm wanting to wear more jewelry. Like I want to get a bunch of rings and bracelets and more piercings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to deal with taking stuff off.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's like a big reason I haven't gone a gym membership because I don't want to have to deal with it.
I mean, tapis roulant, yeah. Fuck. Treadmills are a thing.
What?
Treadmills.
Oh yeah, treadmill. Could you imagine just go to the treadmill and run for 3 hours every day?
Yeah, I used to do CrossFit a lot.
Okay. I need to get my cardio back up. It would actually be useful for me
Yeah,
to do it.
for me it's useful because LARPing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
No, but like, I used to snowboard and I used to longboard. I used to be fit. Even when I was fat, I was still fit. And I had a amazing lung capacity and everything. I would be able to jog, run for long periods of time.
not me.
I literally just got out of breath by talking right now.
God damn.
Yeah.
You're like the fat guy in every movie. Just
I'm just skinny, but I'm the fat guy in every movie.
no, but I mean like you get tired from doing like anything.
Yeah, exactly. I get tired, like, it's bad. I get tired walking upstairs, and there's no reason behind it.
Yeah.
I feel like ever since I started at our company, just sitting 9 hours a day at a
Yeah.
computer and just eating the worst food. We need to stop ordering.
Okay. I need to stop ordering. Holy shit, it's getting expensive.
Well, I'm not worried about the money part. I'm just worried about like the greasy food and the fat because we're literally not working it off. When I was working a job that you're on your feet for 8 hours, you could eat whatever you want and you burn it off. But we eat and it just sits in us.
Let's get standing desk.
I've already asked. I was told that I would have to put in the request for it, and they most likely won't approve it unless I have a medical reason behind it.
Yeah.
Which I could probably find one. Just go to a doctor and be like, look, it's really uncomfortable for my back to be sitting all day. Could I get a note to say I need a standing desk? And they'll probably give it to me.
Oh, that'd be lit.
I technically... Oh, shit. I have to get my my x-ray paper. They're closed tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go on Tuesday, probably.
Oof.
because I went last Sunday to go get it, and the whole place was closed, and I was
Okay.
gonna go today, but then I ended up in the at my grandparents' place. Yeah, I'm not getting shit done that I need to get done. I have to clean this entire room. I should wash my car inside and out. I should stop looking at buying a second car and just deal with the one I have.
Yeah, you should.
The thing is, I want to be able to build this car up to a certain point, and I don't want to just drive it until it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Because the more you, the more you drive it, it's just like you're putting wear and tear on it, and I want it to be pretty. I want to make it into a show car, but it's also like a lot of money and a lot of work. And
I didn't hear what you said.
I want to be able to make the car into a show car, but it's a lot of money and a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about having a car.
Yeah. I was thinking of getting a second car just to head to work and stuff like that, but I have nowhere to put it. There's already 4 cars at my house.
Nah.
There technically is the room, but then winter comes around and we don't have room for that.
Yeah.
I should be heading to bed soon. I'm supposed to be going to the foam place in the morning.
Well, it's 2:26. Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, but no matter what time I get into bed, I'm going to be up until 5.
Yeah.
And then I just wake up at 10 and rush to get ready.
Waking up at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, yeah. No, but, like, even for work, I'll wake up at 10, but I don't have to leave until 2.
Yeah.
I have no reason to be up at 10. I just, like, stress myself out, and I get ready, and I'm ready by, like, 11:15. And I just sit here for 3 hours. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I can just chill and watch YouTube.
Yeah. I usually game.
I don't.
Like I wake up at 9 or like 9:45, like 15 fucking minutes before my alarm. Because
same.
Because my alarm never woke me up. I'm
strange.
always right before it.
Wow.
So
I have to set like 8 alarms to be able to wake up.
Yeah. And then I take my shower, and then I'm usually on my computer at like 10 or 10:15.
Okay. Well, I want to get... I do and don't want to get into gaming while at home, but because we do it at work, I'm so demotivated to do it on my own time.
I like video games way too much for that.
I did, and then I started working at our company, and it like slowly just started to go down and down.
Not for me. So sometimes I don't play video game at all, and I just like watch series.
Okay. Yeah, I find myself like falling down the rabbit hole of YouTube, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool video. Oh wait, that's a cool video.
Oh, look at that video. That's a cool video.
And then it's 4 hours later, and
you're like, what the fuck?
What just happened at the time?
Yeah. But yeah, recently there's a couple of new shows on Netflix that I've been like that I've been having my eye on.
Okay, me too, but I don't even remember the last time I opened Netflix.
It was today.
Okay.
So, but yeah, there's a new show with like only teens in it.
Okay.
It's called
like real teens or like 30-year-olds playing teens.
They look like teen. It's called A Society.
Okay.
Basically, it's a bunch of like 200 kids. Well,
okay.
Not kids, but like teen. Finishing high school.
Okay.
So they go into a road trip like a school road trip.
Okay.
But as soon as it's dark, everybody falls asleep on the bus, and suddenly it's raining really bad. So the bus is like, "All right, we're taking you home." And once they come home,
I, th- I think I
all their
found it.
everybody's gone. All their parents gone.
Oh, strange.
There's nobody left in the town except for them.
Okay.
And when they try to leave, the main roads and the like rail tracks are all covered in forestation,
Oh, wow.
forests and stuff like that. So there's no civilization left except for them.
That's crazy. That sounds like a book I started reading in high school, and I actually have it next to me. Where anyone over the age of 18 just disappears.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And, like, it's just a bunch of teens and kids left in this town. I didn't get much into the book. I want to read it, and that's why I got it from a friend.
Okay.
I started in, like, 2013, though. So I'm gonna have to start over.
Oh yeah, at that point you start over.
Yeah, there's a whole series of them. I think there's 6 books in the series.
Okay. It's like when you're playing a video game. You're pretty far in, like maybe level 30 or whatever.
Yeah.
You stop for like maybe 6 months and you cannot play the same save again. You have to do it all over. You have to start over. It's not a choice.
I hate it. Because I would like to get things done to completion, but I also don't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to read just to get the stories, but it's so hard for me to read because I stutter in my head.
You stutter in your head?
Yeah, when I read. So I'll have to, like, I'll read a page.
Yeah.
And I'll have to read the page again.
Because you forgot what the page was.
It's not forgetting. It's like I confused myself because I'm like, and I'm like, oh, wait, that didn't make any sense.
Nah, that Phil.
So if it takes someone like 2 days to read a book, it'll take me like 2 months. So it's demotivating. I'm like, yeah, no thanks.
Me, it's usually like sometime when it's like a boring part of the book.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna turn the page, and I'm gonna turn the page back because I'm gonna be like, fuck, I read the page, but I don't remember what it said.
You're like, how did I get here? What the hell?
Yeah. You're like spacing out while reading and turn the page anyway.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, I read those words. Definitely. 100%. No, but it's demotivating. When, like,
no, yeah, it is.
Because I know people who can finish like a 300-page book in a day.
I can.
I can't. It'll take me like, if I'm pushing for it, like when I was having to read in school when I was in late high school, early college, I'd have to like, I know people who are like, yeah, I can wait until the last week until the book's due. I'm like, I have to start now, and it's due a month from now.
Mm.
And so that was always shitty. So I ended up reading Sparks Notes a lot.
Oh yeah, like one of the tricks that when I was in high school, we had a project, so we had to choose a book in the library, and chapter by chapter make a small resume of it, description. Yeah. So one of my friend was like, dude, I really don't want to do this. I don't like to read books. So I just pointed like, oh yeah, take that book. I pointed in Stephen King, The Mist.
Okay. And
I told him, take the beginning of each chapter and go watch the movie. That's all you have to do.
Oh no.
he had a good note. He had like 80%.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things you can't watch the movie for, because it won't give you enough information.
Try to do a movie book comparison, like the trick that I just give with the Golden Compass. I think was the movie.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's that, but it's basically like in the book, it's all like it has something to do with like religions and stuff like that a lot.
Okay.
In the movie, they remove every religion trace.
Oh, really?
So that ruins the movie. They were supposed to do a bunch, but the movie got so bad reviews they decided not to.
42% on Rotten Tomatoes.
The Golden Compass?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, I don't read often. I read the first Hunger Games, and I saw the Hunger Games movies, and I honestly don't remember any of it.
Yeah, there's another one coming up.
Another Hunger Games?
Yeah, it's set. I think it's set to happen like 10 years after the events of the last Hunger Game.
Strange. Yeah, I didn't hear of that. I don't pay attention to what's coming out.
I do a lot.
I'm like, I know certain things are coming out. Like, I knew the new Avengers was coming out.
I mean,
knew when Spider-Man was coming out.
Well, now there's a new Spider-Man coming out.
Another one?
Yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh yeah, I heard
it's gonna introduce the multiverse.
Okay.
To the MCU, so that's gonna be interesting.
Well, I mean, Into the Spider-Verse was already put out there, so...
Yeah, but Into the Spider-Verse was more into the Spider-Man universe without knowing of the Avengers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man Far From Home is with, like, the MCU timeline.
Alright. Well, I have to see everything in order.
Yeah.
I wish they would, like, if you watch all the way back, because there's so many movies just from this one timeline.
Starting with Iron Man.
Dude, that was a great movie. I remember when it came out.
What was the song by Black Sabbath?
I don't know.
The song Iron Man. Yeah.
Is it by Black Sabbath?
I think it is.
I'm gonna search it up. If YouTube will load, there we go. Iron Man. Yep, Black Sabbath.
Yeah, knew it.
I don't know bands. I like, if a song plays, I could be like, yeah, I know that song. But if you're like, oh, this is by whoever, I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Some people I know, like, you obviously know, like, Smells Like Teen Spirit is by Nirvana.
Yeah.
And you know that.
But,
But I can know a song, not know what it's called, or who it is.
Well, I've fallen in love with, like, the more, like, 80s, 90s songs.
Okay.
Because of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Like, Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Yeah. It gives you a bit into that. Something that got me back into older music was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I've been listening to a lot of Queen since I watched it on the flight.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I can listen to Queen, and I started listening to, like, older and older things. And I'm just back now into recent music. I'm all over the place with my music taste.
Yeah.
I always have been, though.
For when I was living at my mom, when I still had a room at my mom.
Okay.
Me and Rock went there at one point to do a D&D session with, like, our LARPing group and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we were in my room playing Smash with, like, my old vinyl.
Oh, fun.
And I have a vinyl of Queens, and we listened to it, like,
do you still have
all night. Yeah, I still have it.
Because I've been trying to find them. Every record store I go to doesn't have any Queen.
I could sell it to you.
Alright, we'll discuss that.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, vinyls are, like, the way to go.
Vinyls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, vinyls, yeah.
You know, the thing you're talking about.
I thought you said Vine for some reason.
No, Rip Vine.
Yeah, Rip Vine.
Is it weird to, like, because you said when you had a room at your mom's place, like?
Oh no, it's because basically at the dog's place, there's someone living in an apartment on the top floor of that.
Okay.
She's our maid, basically.
Okay.
Well, we pay her, of course.
Yeah.
She's like take care of the house,
Mm-hmm.
ish. And not maid, like a
Housekeeper.
femme de ménage,
Yeah, a cleaning lady.
cleaning lady. Maid it sound like
Maid sounds bad.
yeah, all right, but yeah, and the
She's our
town.
maid. She does what we say.
uh,
Well, she doesn't get to sleep in a bed tonight.
when she brought my tea, it was fucking cold. She's sleeping on the ground.
How to make yourself sound more bourgeoisie than you already are.
Oh fuck.
It's 2019 and we have a maid.
But yeah, basically the town where it's located
Yeah.
doesn't want her to live there, so she's not allowed to live there and pay rent and stuff like that.
Oh, weird.
So instead, we turn the basement into like some kind of bachelor.
Okay.
So now she has a good big kitchen and stuff like that in the basement, and it's gonna be her apartment.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I just feel like once I leave my mom's place, I just feel like it would be weird for my bedroom to be gone.
Well, the office, my mom's office, is gonna go into the apartment.
Okay.
That was at the top of the
Yeah.
dog place. So they're gonna make me a room in that place.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't know, feel weird. Even though all my stuff would be with me at my own place, it's like I grew up in this house, so
Mm.
that's why it's also like hard for me to like move out, because I could afford to. I'm just like it's strange to think about.
Yeah.
And also, like you and I have discussed before, I don't want to rent. I want to go straight to buying a place, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. But if you have like steady work and stuff like that, most banks are willing to do a loan.
But what I'm thinking is, like, I don't want to have to do a loan for a mortgage, because then you're having a loan on a loan.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something I could discuss once I could go around and see what people are offering. Because I want to just get a house, but I have to find location and get everything I need. But I feel like I'd rather pay mortgage for a house than waste money on an apartment or like renting.
I mean, yeah, it's more worth it.
Yeah, but I've always had that mindset. Like, I'll never lease a car because you're putting money into something, and then just at the end of it, you're like, yeah, here's the keys, bye.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand. Same with a house, an apartment, whatever. You're putting money, and then it's like 2 years later, and you're like, yeah, I'm done with this place. But like, you made memories there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is also like the scary part of just straight going to buy, but because it's like, what if it's not the place you want to be 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line?
I mean, at that point, it's more like a jump of fate.
I mean, I guess. All I really need is enough rooms. Because I have to think, like, 10 years from now. I need to think of kids. I need to think of, like,
Not for me.
Well, yeah, but...
I don't want kids.
Yeah, but that's you.
Yeah.
I also want, like, a 2-car garage at least.
Here in my garage.
Yeah, here in my garage.
With my brand new Lamborghini.
Yeah, probably
But
never. No,
but you know what I like more than my Lamborghini?
Knowledge.
Books. Knowledge.
Yeah. I need enough space in a garage, need enough space in a driveway, big backyard. So it's a lot more work than just like, let me spend a year at a place. Because it's also like, where am I going to be working 10 years from now? Who knows?
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, I could stay at our company if I just like move around. Because there's so many opportunities where we work.
Yeah.
But it's like, do I want to do that for the next 20 years? it's more worth it than wasting time doing something else. Like I'm not washing dishes